In this video, I'm going to talk about rocks, angels, and God. There will be some reading, but it will be worth your time if you can hang in there and see what I say. Here are the book references I used if you need it. And Jacob went out from Beersheba and went toward Haran. And he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night, because the sun was set. And he took of the stones of that place and put them for his pillows, and lay down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed. Remember that. And behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God ascending and descending on it. Remember that too. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham thy father, and the God of Isaac. The land whereon you lie, to thee will I give it, and to your seed. Keep in mind, he just seen God in a dream. And Jacob awaked out of his sleep and said, Surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. And he was afraid and said, How dreadful is this place! This is none other but the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven. The house of God and the gate of heaven. Not just me, but whoever will let God in his house. And Jacob stacks up the rocks, pours some oil on it, has a little ceremony. And this stone which I have set for a pillar shall be God's house. Now before we get too far into this, just know right now that I'm not trying to pineal gland bullcrap you. There's no physical way to get to God, who is a spirit. So you can pineal gland all you want. You're wasting your time. You're trying to physically access the spiritual, and it's not going to happen. Okay, some of the key points to what I just read. He dreamed. The angels of God ascending and descending on the ladder that he seen. Surely the Lord is in this place, and I knew it not. Which is how most people are. This is none other but the house of God and the gate of heaven. And this stone which I have set for a pillar. Key points to all of that. Okay, so he dreamed. That takes place inside here. The Lord being in this place, and he did not know it. This place is the house of God and the gate of heaven. Okay, Jacob slept on a rock, and he set the rock up for a pillar. But the real rock being described here is the rock inside. And I guess we'll hit on the rock topic. Upon this rock will I build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. The spiritual rock. Christ is that rock. And when Jesus is talking about coming to him, he's talking about that rock given to you. Whosoever comes to me and hears my sayings and does them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built a house and digged deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. And you take all the things going on in the world today, they're built on sand. All the religion, all the organizations doing their thing religiously, that's all sand, because only by God's Spirit is that rock. Now for the angel part. In the dream, Jacob seen angels going up and down a ladder from earth to heaven. In your mind, try to picture a ladder that goes from here to heaven. A ladder that connects this earth body to the spiritual heaven. So Jesus meets Nathaniel and tells him, I seen you under the fig tree before you ever even got here. And Nathaniel's probably like, that was impossible, because there was nobody there in sight. Then Jesus says, Verily, verily, I say unto you, hereafter you shall see heaven open, and the angels of God ascending and descending upon the Son of Man. Going up and down that ladder. Jesus is out in the wilderness, has some conversations with the devil. Then the devil says, okay, I can't do no more. The devil leaves, then the angels come and minister to him. Some people may think they really see angels, but they don't. And when they found not his body, they came saying that they had seen a vision of angels, which said that he was alive. They seen a vision, just like Jacob was dreaming. Same thing, awake or asleep, you see, not see. God is a spirit. You're not going to see him. Angels or spirits, you're not going to see them either. And when the servant of the man of God was risen early and gone forth, behold, a host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray you, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. They were there the whole time, but the servant didn't see until God opened his eyes. No man has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, which is in the bosom of the Father, he has declared him. No man has seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwells in us, and his love is perfected in us. By faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming the reproach of Christ greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible. Jacob was in a dream and seen God. Moses seen God. When it says no man has seen God at any time, talking about this flesh, seeing God. It's not going to happen. It's in the spirit, in the mind, however you understand spirit. Thanks for watching.